I want to show you something that is my one true talent. You already know that I love making ugly faces. That's my truest talent, but this is the ultimate truth of my talents. Do you want to know what this is called? This is called a lip. The top lip. And watch what I can do with it. Do you see how far I can point my lip? Look. Isn't that a cool talent? If you don't think it's a talent, try and do it. I've met probably one person that can, named my sister, and then maybe there's a second person that can kind of do it, but you have to really get the distance. Yeah, you see? Ooh. I don't believe in getting the flu shot for my own self. For old people or for young people or for people that just want, you know what, do what you want. I'm not saying people shouldn't, but I'm just saying I don't get the flu shot. At my work, the pharmacist was entered in this competition where if he got the most employees shots, then he would win a prize. Well, he was hounding me for weeks and months, actually, like 2 months. Get your flu shot, get your flu shot, get your flu, will you get your, well, I'm not going to do it. People in my department, the bakery and deli, that got their flu shot still got the flu, and like 2 days after they got the shot, they got the flu because they're injecting viruses into you. What do you think's gonna happen? So these people, I think, infected me because last Tuesday, I was at work. I tried to go into the freezer to get some cake. Would you like to know what happened next? I was like, oh God, the air, it hurts. It's so cold. And I'm like, oh God, I'm freezing. So I started freezing unnaturally in a freezer. So I left the freezer and was still cold. And then I started to feel like, ow, oh, I'm aching, it hurts, oh. I started to feel like that. So then I thought, perhaps I am getting sick. So I missed work the next day because guess how I spent my day? Bedridden, comatose, drugged, sweating, crying, taking 5 baths per minute because I was so frozen. I went to the doctor, got this thing. Have you ever had the test done? I had it once before. My brother had swine flu when he went to Jesus camp. He got infected from Jesus. That's why I don't believe. They are like, okay, prepare for your brain to be poked. Oh, actually, first they made me like blow some snog out my nose to like get the germs. And then they like poke this probe all the way back, and I'm like, and my eye starts crying, and I'm like, ah! Well, I didn't really scream, but I screamed in my heart and my mind because it hurt so bad. So then they take that thing and they put it in probably some sort of weird centrifuge thing, and they determine if you have the flu, and they're like, okay, Lauren, you have the flu. Alright, I'm having a predicament right now because this is one of my cats. I have 2 cats. This is Luna. Hi, Luna. And there are stray cats that live here. 3 of whom are kittens. If a kitten came to you crying, hungry, do you need to leave? If a kitten came to you crying, hungry, and like with a hoarse little voice, would you have said, please go away, go die in the forest? No. Would you probably have fed it leftover turkey from Thanksgiving? Yes. Would that have attracted 5 other cats? Probablard. And that's what I'm dealing with right now. Kittens all over my life. Which, this is an issue. Have you ever seen the show Animal Hoarders? I'm not an animal hoarder, but I think that I might have a problem. Like, it's starting, because I have 2 rats, 2 cats, and that tank full of, like, frogs and fish. And I want to take one of the kittens that are outside. Her name is Nubs, and she has a tail like this big, and she's so tiny, and she's so cute, and she loves me, and I love her, and she sleeps on my porch, and she follows me to work sometimes. But I can't take 3 cats. I don't want another cat. Like, I want her, but I just don't want to have 3 cats. Because once you have 3, then maybe you'll soon have 4 or 5 or 7 and then 10, and then I'll be like, what do I do? Now I can't stop feeding. They're coming to my house for food and I can't just stop feeding them. What do I do? And if you call animal control, they're just gonna get euthanized. I've created a real serious problem in my life.